I battled for my soul. Guys, all my life I've been a failure and a disappointment. Since I was a kid, or when I was a kid, I was the the bullied one, you know. I was the one who didn't have the great grades. I was the one I didn't have like the worst grades either. I was just average, But I was the bullied one. I was the one with no friends. I was the one I was the last one to be picked up, for the team in sports. The last one. You know, I I didn't have the talent, to do anything. I wasn't popular. Uh, no girl wanted to be my girlfriend. you know. Um, Sometimes people call me ugly, and regularly they would call me other names worse than that. I was constantly afraid of being hit, of suffering some violence. Uh, but yeah, but then I made some friends, and I went to parties, and you know, a- after some time, I I started following the new age movement, and I looked myself in the mirror, and I said to myself, you're a good person, you deserve to live, to have the best in life, and blah 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 blah. And so I started acting more confidently, and I made some friends, some new friends, started going out, smoking weed, going to parties, drinking, fornicating. So in some way I started to have what I wanted, but I wasted my life away. you know I didn't study anything. I didn't go. I went to college, but I dropped out. I couldn't. I didn't have any brain left for, or any will, to study and care for my future or something like that. I wasted my life away smoking weed and partying, and you know living that lifestyle, hoping that I will be rich someday, or famous, or singing, or doing something, because I believe that I would attract the perfect life, But basically, all my life, I've been a nobody. And, but then I met Jesus. And I met Jesus. And I started to living for him. And I started to live for him. He changed me into a new person, you know? He renewed me completely, you know? Uh, Now I'm married, I have a kid. But I struggled all my life, being a disappointment to everyone, to my parents, to my grandparents. And recently, you know, I applied for a job, a really nice job, and I was putting my hope, you know, in that job because it was a good paying job. I will be able to provide for my family and you know and make my make maybe make my grandparents and parents you know happy that finally I will be doing something. uh, but at the end, I didn't get that job. Instead, they offered me like a pretty basic job, you know, where earning very little money. But and I really got sad, and I thought that Jesus was the one guiding me to that place, to that job, and I thought that Jesus wanted me to have like a nice job, and so I got mad at Jesus and I lost my faith in him, you know. I lost my faith in him that he was able to provide all my needs, but and I and I started to struggle with the shame of telling everyone once again that I failed and I didn't do anything and I didn't conquer anything good or new, But you know what? The truth is that Jesus, he never failed me. I I have everything that I need. I have enough money for everything, you know. I have everything that I need, and he keeps on guiding me. I was the one putting my trust on a job instead of Jesus. But I really, I was really struggling, you know? I was really struggling, thinking that Jesus failed me. And I was really tempted to abandon him and go, and only count on myself and go, you know, try to conquer things for myself. Because I was really feeling that Jesus didn't love me, or didn't want the best for me. But that's not true, you know. It was a great test for my faith. But here I am. Jesus is Lord, and his hand is not short. He can help us, he can guide us, he can provide for us, you know? He never failed me. I was the one putting my trust on something else. Yeah. This long I just told you this long story because I wanted you to understand how deep the thing affected me, to the point I was struggling with my faith. Yeah, if that happens to you, really put your hope in Jesus. He wants the best for us, really. And he's not worried with material things. He's worried with things like, will you fall to pride? He's worried if you he's worried with your salvation. That's it, you know? He's not worried with anything else. He wants your well-being and your salvation because he loves you, you know? And he won't let you go easily. And he didn't let me go, you know? Even though I wanted to get away from him, he kept putting on my heart that he loved me. And he loves you too, really. So if you're struggling in your faith, don't give up. Don't give up. Stay around for a little longer. Ask for strength. Ask for forgiveness, for mercy. Keep on clinging to Jesus, and the storm will pass. The sun will be bright again. The clouds will disperse. you know? Hold Jesus' hand and walk with him in childlike faith. That's really, really important. May Jesus bless you.